two-part question. One's for Gareth. I just want to say, from the footage I saw, tremendous accomplishment. What was your challenge, you think? Because the tone on this is so much different from other Star Wars films. It's more war movie and heist movie, as they say. And how you have that different tone so you get something different but still feel like Star Wars. What's the challenge with that? And for Kathy, follow up like question a lot of people ask is, one of the things that slightly annoys me when people bring up, oh, you have a female lead. It's as if we've never had a strong female character before. From Betty Davis to Katniss Everdeen, there's been a lot of strong female characters. How do you feel about that? And how do you feel that? I just feel that, from what I've seen, she has an opportunity to be one of the most memorable characters, period, that we've seen.
For a while, I couldn't see who was saying that. I was like,
I know.
are you hearing that voice?
Sorry if we look weird up here because these two lights are shining in our eyes, and so it's really hard to see you guys. So maybe if you wave at us or something.
I thought it was Ben Kenobi again.
You did great.
You hear that sometimes, right? During the shoot, I would hear him. Yeah. He would say, put down the camera. Let it go.
Okay. My question
tone. It was about tone.
Yeah.
The tone was... I mean, we essentially got a license to be different on this movie and take a risk. The great thing about being a standalone film, we don't really have to exist for other movies to continue, etc. And so we could be brave, and that's what we did. And I feel like in terms of Star Wars that I love tonally, I guess the one we were aiming for was something like Empire Strikes Back, where our movie, even though we take it quite seriously, there's a lot of fun and humor in it, and hope, is the key thing, is that it's about trying to achieve something. I mean, the story really behind the movie is all these different people from all these different backgrounds that have very little in common. If they believe in a good, future for the world, they come together and we all are better off when we work together than on our own. And so we just tried to make the most realistic version of Star Wars that we'd seen, and it involves a lot of different techniques, but I can't even remember Kathy's question. You can remember it.
So, I think you're absolutely right. I find that it is a bit irritating that when there's progress being made and strong female characters being created, it tends to be forgotten. And I think that's because long periods of time go on in between. But I think it speaks to what I was talking about before, which is these are big tentpole, sort of frankly male-driven, boy-driven kinds of entertainment in the past. And that's why I was saying that I think the idea of a female hero is what's new. I think that heroine concept is what's been lacking. And I think in this movie, the irony is she's not, as you say, necessarily just a female hero. She's just a very strong, wonderful character in a movie. And to highlight that as being something specific to being a woman, I agree. I think that's what I hope disappears over time, that we're not constantly highlighting this as though it's something unusual, but that it actually just becomes the vernacular of storytelling.
Okay, to your left, this question is for Gareth. I know I can't